from here, Rob.
Hello, welcome to Dog Hugs.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
It is so great to be with you guys. What an amazing show we have today. I know Spider's really excited for our special guest. Yeah,
he is
on the road. Now, before we get into that, come here, buddy. Actually, you know what? We'll get Spider started. Well, we'll get him started in a minute. First of all, let's talk about this week's big pet holiday. And that is today, Robbie. Who are we going to?
I think we're doing Deaf Dogs Week.
That's right.
It's like, I know we have a video.
That's right. It's
Deaf Dog
National
Awareness
Deaf
Week.
Dogs Awareness Week.
I loved him. So miss him.
We've had Christina Lee with us on the show before, and we will certainly have her again.
She's one of our highest rated guests every time.
That's right.
Because deaf dogs rock.
I got to
Aren't
meet
they great?
Liza at a Blog Pause conference, and that was amazing.
I met her at one of those as well.
Yeah.
She's great.
What a superstar.
Does so much work.
Yeah. So now we also have our Supermodel of the Week contest. This week's winners to announce and show off to you. And remember, folks, you can put your dog's photos right on our Facebook page and enter them automatically into the Supermodel of the Week contest. And every week is a new one. Hey, Geraldine, let's see if you can help us figure out what breed these dogs are.
We're turning this into a guess the breed.
Yeah, that's right.
Guess the breed of the week. This is fun. I love this. Well, of course we have a Pomeranian there, but there might be something else in there, like a little Chihuahua.
Okay,
this one's a fun one.
We're gonna stop the tape, folks. What do you got? What do you got,
So
Jared?
do you think it's pronounced Tunchi or Tunichi?
Yeah.
I never even try.
So I look at his chest and I look at his head shape, and right away I see there's most likely some Labrador Retriever. Yeah. He could very easily have some kind of pit bull, so he could be a lab pit mix. Also, I look at the speckling of his coat, and I think that he has some kind of hound or something else. I would need to see video to be able to decipher further a DNA test for confirmation. However, I do believe he has a little bit of hound or something else in him. And I bet he's a really fun dog. Doesn't he look fun?
He looks fun.
Happy.
Certainly
Great job, whoever owns him.
I love when we get mystery mutts in the Supermodel contest.
I do too. It's a challenge.
Yeah. All right. So we've got in 5th place, Jumbo, the Pomeranian, maybe Pomeranian mix. 4th place, Tunchi, our mystery mutt. What do we have here?
Powder cup. Oh, we have a long-haired Doxy.
Nice.
I don't think it's a mix. And I'm torn. This could be a beagle. It also could be one of the coonhounds or one of the other English that's related to the beagle. I would know more. But boy, what a beautiful baby.
Yeah. So
whoever has Woody's so lucky.
Could be a beagle.
He could also be a really.
Yeah. Go ahead.
He could be an American foxhound. He could be one of the larger breeds, just like a beagle. Looks just like a beagle, but it's a larger size. And there are some other relatives in that family that he could possibly be. And right now, people are finding all kinds of amazing breeds for companions. I'm really surprised how many even Bouviers I'm seeing out these days. And and long-haired German Shepherds. Rare.
If you have a dog, post them in the contest. Robbie, how does the contest work?
Every day we post the dogs of the day, and then at the end of the week, my daughter gathers up all of the dogs that were shared, does all of the counting on comments, likes, and shares, and then she puts together our Facebook header because the winning dog gets to be at the top of our Facebook page.
The best prize ever.
Yes. So everybody, put your dog in for a dog of the day, and then, maybe we'll keep going with Guess the Breed.
That's right.
Love it.
You love mystery mugs. Okay, and here is this week's winner. Smiley Pup.
Look at that cute baby.
Cavalier. And you're guessing, Geraldine.
And I'm guessing King Cavalier King Charles Spaniel for certain, but there's something else in there, and it could be Pug, it could be Chihuahua, it could be something else, and it could be nothing. This could be the genetic makeup of the face, and there are some reasons behind that. So honestly, and nothing, no harm. A beautiful dog. What a lovely little Smiley Pup. Perfect name.
And
congratulations
thank you to everyone who entered the contest, who voted, meaning all you have to do is like, share, comment, and we never vote. Robbie, Geraldine, and I, we don't vote. It's all voted on by you guys. So
I don't want to judge any of that. That's too hard to judge. I'll judge other stuff. Let me judge myself. I'll judge myself.
And it's okay to like multiple dogs. In fact, we really encourage that.
That's what I was going to say. It's like you can go in at the end of every day and like every single dog. It can be equal opportunity.
That's great.
That's wonderful.
All right. Well, tell us about today's really special guest, Geraldine.
I love inspirational people. I love people who live, I'll call it a fantasy, because they have worked hard and they create and find new ways and innovative ways of doing things. And our guest today she's amazing. First of all, she's been a Vegas headliner for years, and I just got to see her show last year, and I was disappointed in myself that I hadn't seen it sooner. And she was doing this until the pandemic. She's actually the headliner at Fantasy at Luxor Hotel, and until the pandemic, she was rocking along with them. And once the pandemic hit, she actually recreated herself into an on-the-road show, which she's going to talk about today. But she's also sang with Dave. I don't know if you know who Dee Schneider is from
Dee
the Rock
Schneider.
Band.
Yeah.
She sang with him before. She's even sang with, she opened for Barry Manilow. I think I saw her when she opened for Barry Manilow.
Heavy metal to Manilow.
Yes. So she's an amazing, she's an amazing, to me, superstar. And to me, she is an American Idol. She is America's Got Talent. So welcome to our Dog Hugs show. And she loves pets as well. Miss Lorena Peril.
Yay.
Hello there, beautiful.
Hey. Thank you for having me. Hello.
We are so happy to have you on today's show.
Thank you for
and as you can see, we're so happy and honored that you're here.
Thank you.
And as you can see, she's broadcasting from her trailer. So
yes, a trailer travel trailer with my husband and our two doggies, Sama and Jojo.
You got wow!
Oh, there they are. Oh, the babies.
You guys recently decided to hit the road since you can't perform at the Luxor right now.
Yes, correct.
Tell the folks what you're doing.
Okay, well, it started out in, you've seen the show, honey, right? So, Geraldine, so you've seen the show. You know I have a lot of energy. I'm Latina.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
Spicy. I'm a goofball. I love to entertain. It's not so much for myself. The gratitude I get and the reward is making people feel good for an hour and a half. I've always just felt so complete after I had a good night of sleep every night, 6 nights a week, making people feel good. So that's how I like to do it. So when the pandemic happened, I just couldn't sit still. I couldn't. Enough Netflix, enough, cooking and working out. My poor husband, I went from an audience of 400 a night to one guy.
No, 3, your dogs too. So
yes, that's right.
3.
That's right. Samba likes Bruno Mars. But it was to the point where I just, I was singing in the house. I didn't do any live streaming shows. I know everyone was doing that. I just felt like I needed to get out of the house. And So my husband had this idea. He said, well, why don't we just start, performing for our neighbors? And we did. Thank God for our neighbors. They're so amazing. We started out as dancing in the street, playing music from our pickup truck. And the speaker, his truck, his battery died. Sorry, babe. But we had a Latin theme, we had a pop theme, and a musical theater theme, Broadway theme, and people would come out of their driveways and just dance from a distance. And then it morphed into, you know what, my husband Ray John said, I'm going to work this out. And he's a musician himself, and he can sing his butt off. He put a PA together in the back of the pickup truck, put the microphone in, and I started singing, practicing one day. And that one day, which was perfect timing, was when the flyover, the Thunderbirds, was it? Is that what you call it?
Yes, the Thunderbirds.
Yes. Thunderbirds flew off, started flying over. I knew they were about to, fly over our house, our community. So I started singing the anthem. And that was really awesome. And I thought, what else can we do? So we started singing for our neighbors, singing for little kids, singing Disney songs, Frozen, anything from dancing in the streets. I want to dance with somebody. And then we started touring in our community, for free, just performing and nursing homes. For the frontliners, and elderly, surprise birthdays, people we don't even know that we've never met. They reached out to us because they saw us on the news. We did that for about 3-4 months, and then it got really hot. And the weather in Vegas.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes. I almost passed out one day doing Don't Rain on My Parade in the streets. That's a big song.
On your parade.
Yeah. So we took a little break, and then we thought, well, let's, sold my car, got rid of some stuff. Thanks to OfferUp, and got a used travel trailer. And we were we've been on the road since about a week and a half now. And we've done shows in San Diego, and now we're in California, in Chico, California. And then we're moving to NorCal. We left a week ago. It felt like a year. Yes. Yes.
So
we've been spreading love.
As you know, there's kind of sort of a little bit of a maybe fire kind of sort of going on around you.
We're aware of fires. Right now we're in the good spot, and we've been very lucky. Blue skies, clear skies, and yes, I'm from Northern California, Bay Area. My husband's from Chico, and his family is, thank God for his family, my in-laws, that they're very popular here. They spread the word out. We did one block show. Actually, I did a show, not a party. And ever since, the phone's been ringing. Thanks to them. I owe them about 40% now. And it is climbing. So we're busy. And we're very grateful. We're bringing smiles to others and doing charities as well.
We're going to share a little bit of a news clip that you have that you sent over, which really love this. And here's a bit of Lorena getting covered.
Lorena Peril's day job, or in this case, night job, is at Fantasy at Luxor. All the shows have been canceled because of the coronavirus. So she's been at home for the last couple of weeks. And just recently, she had enough of sitting around and decided to do something about it. She's performed the national anthem for the Golden Knights at major boxing events, tennis tournaments, and even for the San Francisco 49ers. These days, her audience happens to be her neighbors. It all started with dancing. Before she knew it, kids and adults started joining her. The dancing morphed into singing. Her husband playing music from speakers on the back of his pickup. She's been putting on a show that's doing what she wanted to, lifting people's spirits. She's had so much fun performing for her neighbors. She and her husband, Ray, are taking her show on the road.
This is so sweet.
You made an appearance at a children's drive-in birthday party. Wow.
Yes, I made her day. She was so sweet.
Oh, who wouldn't love that? Oh my goodness.
This is where I almost fainted.
Oh. God bless you. That's so neat.
Such a diverse range of different types of songs.
Yeah.
Well, I was already following her on social, but when COVID hit, I really started following these because they were so great. She posts all this on her Instagram, and oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Yay, frontline workers.
Yeah, that was fun. I got them to dance.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that was
Definitely
their
needed the cheering.
What a
that was their
treat.
lunch break. Lunch break. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I love this one. That was fun. 86 years old.
Huh, baby. Yeah.
Makes me want to dance.
Right. It was so much fun.
Fantastic.
This is the best way to go out. She is the star at Fantasy in Luxor. She is currently doing this amazing thing with her husband. Her and her husband, Ray John, have been safe distance performing all around town, nursing homes, hospitals, neighborhoods, using their pickup truck, which is now becoming...
Boy, you have some pipes. My goodness, you can sing.
Yeah.
That's my stage, the carpet from Lowe's.
And everybody's so happy. I just love it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shake it.
Oh, that is
Aw,
fantastic.
yay.
Congratulations.
Thank
And
you so much.
really, thank you for making a difference out there.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks to my husband, that's for sure. And
Amen.
I wrote a show on the way here. We were in the truck. And we had an hour before we got to Chico, and I thought, I think instead of a concert, I'm going to tell my story. So I wrote my life story, my journey of basically what I sent you, and started storytelling and performing songs that relate to my life.
Share a bit of this
Oh.
fairy tale story of
Yeah.
how you became
Please.
a Las Vegas performer.
It's
Wow.
great.
It's an amazing
like
story,
crazy.
folks. You're going
Oh,
to love this.
Thank you. Well, very grateful. I stay humble because of my humble beginnings. Thank God for my parents, my upbringing. I was born in San Francisco. My mother came from Mexico. She is from Jalisco. And my father was a minister. And I have a brother who's a retired military, a gunnery sergeant. Hoorah. And he's done 3 tours now. But
Wow.
thank you. We were raised in the Bay Area, San Francisco. My father was a minister, and he bought me a karaoke machine. And I didn't really pursue singing. I never really had training. I sang a couple of hymns in church here and there. God is love. Now I'm all Beyonce and Shakira with my hips don't lie. Totally opposite. But I enjoyed it so much, just singing in my living room and with my brother as a backup dancer. And the karaoke machine made my whole life. That's when I knew I enjoyed what I did. What I was doing at the time. I didn't pursue singing. I didn't pursue fame. I didn't want any of that. I don't know why I never pursued it. I just was content in my life. Maybe I was afraid to take a chance. That wasn't for me, and it still isn't for me about being famous. I just like to give back. I just like to perform, and I'm complete after that. I like to go home to my husband, my doggies when I'm done with the show, and I've always just felt good about that. So fast forward, I graduated out of high school. My mother has always been a housekeeper, labor worker, worked her butt off all her life. And I've always respected her for that. So it was either working in a mall or working with my mother in a nursing home. And I heard it was paid pretty good money, you get salary. So I thought, I'll go join the workforce with my mom. So she and I cleaned, in a beautiful nursing home, convalescent home in San Francisco. Gorgeous. Beautiful building, beautiful people, very spiritual. It's a Christian nursing home. So I started cleaning one day, and the maintenance guy, who's a guitar player, heard me singing a song. I think it was singing "Crazy," crazy for feeling so lonely.
That's fine.
Loved her, right?
My favorite song. It's like my
really?
all-time
Your
favorite song.
Oh my God, I should play
I'm
the
not
lottery.
kidding. I sing it all the time.
Really? I love her.
Yes.
Love
That
her.
just gave me goosebumps. I just got goosies.
Goosies. So yes. So we put a band together and started performing for the nursing home. And which I'm actually doing a performance since we're in NorCal. We're going to be performing a show for them in October, which is...
Are you going? You're going up to San Francisco?
Oh.
Yes. We're going to be in the Bay Area. Yes. So yeah, we'll talk.
Oh, they're going to love that.
Yes. So I did housekeeping for about 4 years, and one day my mom and dad said, hey, you guys want to go on a cruise? So we said, sure. Went on a Carnival Cruise Line out of, Long Beach, 3-4 day cruise. I hesitated on going. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, if I was going to get boat sick. So sick, boat sick. What's it called? Seasickness. Yeah.
Motion sickness.
Yeah, motion sickness. Sorry, boat sick.
Yeah.
So I haven't had my coffee yet, people. No. So
This goes through musicians hour.
yes, right. I entered the talent show. You know how they have a guest talent show? I don't know. Most of you have been on a cruise. They had a guest talent show. I entered it. Next thing you know, on the last day of the cruise, I get a tap on my shoulder. I'm in the disco dancing to Mambo number 5. And he said, pretty much said, you can get a job with us here on Carnival Cruise Lines as a production vocalist. I said, are you kidding me? Because my resume says housekeeper. So I had no experience. So I sent my the video that they were recording at the time on the cruise that you buy as a purchase, as a memory. I sent that to their corporation because he gave me the address. 6 months later, I'm a receptionist in San Francisco financial district, working in an office, answering phone calls. Hello, but what consultants, may I help you? And it was Carnival. So I packed my bags and I thought I was only going to do it for 6 months because that was my contract. I did it for 4.5 years as a professional singer. And that was pretty much my training. I learned so much thanks to them. And I thought, well, what's next? I'm going to go to Vegas and go on vacation and see if I can just audition. I was living in Motel 6 and off Tropicana. Woo, that was scary.
I know that hotel.
Yeah, yeah.
I know that motel.
Yeah, right? So
you drive by it all the time.
Yeah. So I was watching this band called Vision. My friend George Bryant, who's a drummer in Las Vegas, very talented drummer. He said, hey, come on, you might be able to get a job here. Let's audition you. So I did the first day and got a job there full time in a band called Vision at Mandalay Bay and all over town. And my life's changed ever since. I've been a professional singer since then. And now I'm headlining at the Luxor. And whoever thought that would happen.
That is amazing. And I mean, to be headlining. Wow.
Yes.
In 2018, you won the Fame Award for Outstanding Las Vegas Female Entertainer, and you're currently nominated for Best of Las Vegas Headliner Resident 2020.
Yes, I am very, I'm surprised. People think I'm faking it, but I still can't believe it because honestly, I'm just being myself. I'm just singing from here. It's not, I don't write things down and think I should say this or do that. I'm off the cuff and I sing from my soul, my heart. And I really think people see that, if that makes any sense.
We see it.
Tell us about the doggies.
The doggies? Well, there's Jojo.
Hey, Jojo.
Jojo's napping.
Jojo's on union break.
I gave him a break. He's my lighting guy. And this is Samba.
Hey, Samba.
Hi, Samba.
If you can see her, say hi.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Yeah. And yes, Jojo is about almost 15, and he acts like he's 2. And Samba's 10, and we took them on the road. And honestly, they love it. They enjoy it. They love traveling with us.
I was about to ask. I bet they absolutely love it right now.
They're around mom and dad all the time. What's not to like?
Oh, I know. It's just they bring us so much joy, and so many different parks. We go to so many different towns. It's always an adventure with them.
Oh,
yes,
fantastic. I don't think it gets much better than that, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Not right now.
I mean, I love my husband, but I really do.
What?
He's laughing. What?
Hey, Ray John.
He said, "Hey," but it's really great. I feel like I'm complete again because of all the joy we're bringing to people. Thanks to my mom and dad for being supportive. They're in Vegas. They support me 100%. And us of what we're doing, and they live in Vegas. They miss us already, but they get it. And we thought, well, let's go out and spread some love. The other day, we invited this young neighbor, my in-laws neighbor, to come out and join a safe distance concert show. And some people are traumatized. They're afraid to leave their houses. Sure. So I totally understand that. And so my mother-in-law said, let's surprise her with a telegram. And I sang Somewhere Over the Rainbow for her. And she came out of her her house just barely came out, but just the look on her face was, my lip was quivering. I was about to cry because she was just so happy. It was just a 1.5-minute song, but it made her whole year, she said, pretty much, and gave me free peaches from her yard. Yeah.
Well, you've definitely made my whole year with being able to watch you perform
Thank you.
on social media. You're so talented, and I love all that you do, that you're doing now. I love all that you've done, but
Thank
Vegas
you.
will be back. And
oh yes, I
and
can't wait to get back on that stage at Fantasy.
and I
We
hope
miss-
that you all get a chance to see her on stage.
Yes.
Please go to Fantasy regardless. It's such a
Please.
wonderful show. And
It
of course, it
is.
is fan driven. So I as well, because the more fun the audience is, the more fun the show is. So make
Of
sure you go to
course.
the later show when people have had a couple.
Oh.
Really good.
well, the
Really
show exactly. The show is 7 nights a week, 10:30 p.m. and every night. And I miss the cast. I miss Anita Mann, our producer. She's incredible. I know she can't wait to work. She loves to work. She's a hustler, you know. And we're all just waiting for that call. And we're gonna do this as long as we can until we get the call. We're making a U-turn and back to Vegas.
There you go. Yeah.
Yes.
Lorena,
Awesome.
on
Yes.
this show, we love giving shelter shout outs. And I know that there's one that's very special for you.
Yes. And that is my dear, amazing, patient husband, Ray John. I couldn't do this without him. He made my dream come true and made our marriage even stronger. And he's right there. Don't cry, babe. But thanks to him, this wouldn't have been possible without him. It's seriously, his patience and his love and compassion is the number one key. And we are here because of him today.
Amen. He just really picked it up and said, "Let's go on the road, honey."
Let's do it. He goes, what did you say, Ray John? He said, hey, I said, are you having fun though? Is this fun for you? Because he's my producer and he's the sound guy from the pickup truck, you know? I'm just a roadie. He's my roadie. and
Vegas on Wheels roadie.
Vegas on Wheels roadie. And he said, of course, I'm having a blast. I get to see my wife perform and we get to travel and then, see the country. And God's country, and just live life to the fullest until this is over. But we'll still continue to live life no matter what.
Amen.
Yes.
Now,
it's always great to be grateful for your hubby, especially when they work with you.
Yes, and patience. Because I'm Latina, I go crazy.
I love that the question that I asked was a shelter shout out, and
Yes.
for a shelter shout out, you answered your husband.
Oh, I did? Did you? No,
Which
I
is
didn't.
okay because my husband's
Oh
a
my
rescue
God!
dog
Did I
as
say
well.
that? Did you just say that? Oh my God!
Okay.
I told you he's a dog. No. I answered the wrong question. Shelter shout out, not the gratitude shout out. Oops.
Works both ways.
He said it works both ways. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Because
I
I
think it's
was
great.
looking at my notes of what you were gonna ask me from the interview, and I switched them. Oops.
It's okay.
That was the best answer.
No, that's what I meant. I meant that.
Yeah, that's right.
My face hurts from laughing.
Oh my God, girl! No, everyone that knows me is not surprised I said that. No, they're no surprise. They're like, oh, of course she said that. Lorena Peril always. I'm sorry.
Is that a snort? You'll be the first
so
person that's laughed through her nose.
Oh my God. SPCA. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
My husband is a sheltered rescue animal. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So,
Oh Lord.
yeah. So,
Can we rewind?
Yeah.
No, we're good.
tell us a little bit about the Nevada SPCA.
So my husband, I'm kidding. Okay.
Mystery Night.
SPCA. Yes, SPCA. I haven't done an interview in a long time, people. No, I've been so sheltered. No. Actually, it's SPCA. It's Fantasy and I have been given back a lot. Actually, our calendar that we launched last year or 2 years ago, the proceeds went to them, and we do a lot for them in our community. A lot of rescue shelters, but that's one of my favorites for sure.
Beautiful.
Animal cruelty, all that. I can't do that.
And this
So-
SPCA that she's speaking of in particular, Larry and Robbie, actually, they take lots of types of animals, not just dogs and cats. They've actually had a pig there before,
Oh my
chickens.
God.
I've met all kinds of animals there. I used to do a lot of volunteer work there. So they bring in many types of animals, not just dog and cat.
Well, I'm going to double down and join you guys for the shelter shout out with the Nevada SPCA as well. That just sounds real nice. And now that you're in my state of California, well, your state of California as well, I'll join you in stepping over the state line to Nevada.
Okay.
Shelter shout outs from each of you, Robbie, Geraldine.
I think today I'm going to go. Oops, I'm sorry.
But no, I'm going to join in with the same one since because I love them. They're wonderful. They've done so much amazing work with animals over for decades. So before you change the banner, I'm just going to third that.
Take us in a different direction, Robbie.
Just because I've never heard of them and I love learning about the new shelters, so I'm going to go with that one as well.
There we go.
Thanks, Robbie.
Beyond the daily double, beyond the trifecta,
Yes.
the score 4, we'll call
I
it.
don't know what that would be.
And while
We
we're
boxed it in.
of shelter shout outs, who would be your gratitude for in the life in the world, Geraldine, Robbie?
I'm grateful for all the Las Vegas entertainers like Lorena. That was a big jolt to their system. They're also wonderful and talented, and they're great people. And they raise, not only do they work hard, they raise a lot of money for a lot of charities. And to have their stage temporarily closed is not easy. So I'm really grateful for them, and all the hard work they're doing to either recreate each other themselves or support each other is outstanding. So thank you, Lorena.
Thank you for saying that. That means a lot. Thank you. We're so very grateful.
Love you guys.
Love you.
I'm grateful for Christina Lee from Deaf Dogs Rock. Just because she does so much work and raises so much awareness on not only the rescue of deaf dogs, but teaching people how to communicate with them through sign language and everything. And I just think the work she does is amazing.
Oh, good choice.
That's awesome.
Great choice. She's fantastic.
Yes. My gratitude today goes for the fact I'm Jewish, and today is Yom Kippur. This is our day of atonement. This is the day when we look at the sins that we've done over the past year, our record of where we've been a blessing, and we have a chance to recreate, renew ourselves for a new world. So,
it's a beautiful time.
Blessings are for anybody who is going through some kind of a renewal today.
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
I think the whole world is going through a renewal.
True.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Lorena Peril, thank you so much for joining us on Dog Hugs today.
Thank you for having me.
Show.
I really
Gosh, we
appreciate
can't wait to see you back on the stage again soon. Very excited. So
we all can't wait either. Thank you for
and we'll
having
keep
me on the
song
show.
you on social media until then.
I'm afraid to post this after that SPCA question.
That's hilarious. Yeah, you might want to step away from whatever. No, never mind.
No, I'll edit it.
Can we still say break a leg though?
Yes, of course.
Okay, break a leg.
Thank you.
Break
for
a
having
leg,
me.
beautiful.
Stay safe, everyone.
Folks,
Bye-bye.
thanks so much for being with us, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Take care, everyone.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.